Welcome to Slow Home Studio. Too many people live in badly designed houses and we want to change that.
December is dining room month, and we're going to spend the next 4 episodes looking at how to design a good dining room space.
And we thought we would look at one of our recently completed projects, and this is actually a new house that we built about a year ago. Small house, about 2,400 square feet, inner city, and it has an interesting dining room space that we would like to talk about.
That's right. So here's the dining room space. It's actually the living room is here. The kitchen's over on this side. We're going to look at the floor plan in another episode. And we've got the stair, obviously, here. The front entrance and the study is over on that side. So we've got the main circulation of the house is coming here. And we've located the dining room adjacent to that primary circulation, close to the living room, opening into the dining room, and beside this large window that looks out to the side courtyard.
Yeah, and I think one of the most important details that we always try to get across when we're talking about how to design a good dining room is there really needs to be a strong and natural place for the table to sit. And that's what really makes a dining room feel like a dining room. The fact that there's a natural place for everybody to sit around the table. And the way you do that is, just like a living room, you have to create a focal point. And so you'll notice, and we'll talk about this in a little bit more detail in some further episodes, but what we've done is we've tried to ground the table by using this feature wall and the artwork and creating a sense of alignment and then keeping it properly spaced away from the window so there's circulation and properly spaced on the other side so it doesn't conflict with the circulation to the hall and the stairs.
So if we go back just to that last image here, and you can see there's the focal point that Matthew's just talking about right there, and it is on one side has that circulation zone that I just spoke about, and then we balance that on the other side with a niche here that has a bit of millwork in that we're going to talk about in our 4th episode.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because what you have to look at is the table has to look like it's naturally placed. And a lot of times with dining room spaces, and we're going to talk about this in our Common Pitfalls episode, is the dining table doesn't have a natural place. And you can see here that not only does it align with the focal point of this wall, but it also aligns on the edge with that stair. So the whole house has been designed to kind of lock the table into position in the dining room.
And then the last thing that you obviously have to make sure is that there is enough space to move around the dining room. This will be one of our common pitfalls in our next episode, where there just isn't enough space and you kind of cram the table into the corner because the person who designed the house didn't really consider how the table was going to sit in the room.
So see you next time when we talk about common pitfalls.